好像可以了，大概吧。
哦。
等我一下，我确认一下。开一下它 report 图。扣。等一下，你负责帮我听听看有没有问题。到底为什么？不知道为什么标题怪怪的。
5656。不知道哎，不是我这边的问题，我觉得他的画质很好。
我觉得是你，我也不知道。老实说，我不知道。
没关系，基本上我先去拿东西，拿包裹。
所以你现在可以看得到了。
我看到你标题啦。
我觉得他的画质就这样啊。
哇。
对啊。有什么？你先帮我看看有什么问题吧。没有什么问题，我就要开始玩了。
这没什么问题啊，就开始玩吧。
好了，我要按任意键开始了。好啦，我就不再捏新角色了，我就直接用昨天捏的。OK。我就直接用昨天捏的恩博罗。
有那个有黑口哎，那边是不是没有关声音？
该不太可能啊，我没有开我的 YouTube 啊。哦，你是说有你的声音的 echo 吗？
我听得到，我跟你讲话的声音。
废话，你当然听得到啊。我开那个，等我一下，我开那个电脑版 DC。
好。
等一下。喂。 什么电脑版 DC 没声音啊？我应该没有关掉你的声音啊，没有啊。Hello？ 无声就是无声啊，为什么啊？听啊无？我没关到你静音啊。有到，重登一下啦。喂，无声，没有声。好烦哦。讲用电脑版就听不到你的声音啦。
哇！
你就忍耐吧，就是麦克风就是会收到你的声音。
哦。
不然我就要找我的耳机，但是我的耳机已经没电了，不行。
哇！
对啊，不然就拜托你 ，shut up 啊，没办法啦。而且你那边噪音超多的，不是我要讲。我看看哦，有没有办法把声音进阶 ？Hello， 我这样子声音会干净一点吗？就是你看一下实况那边。
等一下哦，你说哪边？
实况那边。我觉得我直接挂你电话比较快，真是的。你一下嫌这个，一下嫌那个。好哦，好哦，随意。什么哼？我看不到啦。不要看好了啦，我直接自己开始玩了。是的，缺什么事啊？之前在玩死亡搁浅的时候，还不是那个画质超烂。我就喜欢给他用奇怪的吧，怎样？我觉得如果我把你这边断掉的话，它的画质就会变好了，你觉得呢？算了啦，反正你又不会那个 care 这个画质，而且说老实话，我电脑本来就没办法效能全开啊。那好啦，啊，你现在到底听不听得到那个你说你自己的声音？啊，那一种声音会一直不断的回旋吗？还是过一段时间才会出现？就是可能就是会听到，顶多是听到你自己讲话的声音，然后过一段时间出现。那不是很正常吗？我们两个的对话会录到 YouTube 的音档里面重复一次。我现在只问一件事情，它会不会无限回旋？ 就只是现在你看到的 YouTube， 因为我这边直播会那个大概半分钟，就是你会听到我们两个的对话在半分钟左右出现，大概是这样对吧？那很正常啊，大大，那很正常啊。你忍耐，你是多不想听到自己的声音了？我决定看一下我 GPU 现在状况。好像还可以，大概吧。反正如果等一下出现卡顿或 lag 的话，我再来想办法吧。Well， 好啦，我要开始了。我昨天都没有看任何动画，直接跳出去，我不知道现在会不会直接跳过动画，希望不要。哦，看起来没有，然后它的画质看起来确实很可怕。
Ah, it appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me all the time.
What the fuck?
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
我把声音调稍微小一点，希望不要干扰到。谁？有人？有坏坏？坏坏？有坏坏？他的背影看起来就是个坏坏。华纳兄弟，只要他们不要再舔共，其实我对他们意见不大，但是这很难控制。不知道，我现在觉得是怎样，韭菜当头嘛，好开心哦，大家都在玩韭菜。对啊，菲菲，后面还有，后面有猫头鹰。
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
这是怎样跳级生吗？
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to
没有学
Hogwarts
生
so
会这么
late.
晚来霍格华兹。
Or have I?
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to
完
speed
蛋
a
了，
bit
这种就
before
是
the
被
term
霸凌的
begins.
前奏。
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
他说
Mr.
贝
Osric
格
is
教授
prone
很
to
厉害。
flattery. I dare say it's one
然
of
后
the
这个
reasons
是
he's
魔
risen
法
so
部的
far
部
at the
员，但
ministry.
有一个小问题，为什么魔法部部员要跟我们一起走
Have you seen this?
？What the heck？ 哦，妖精叛变啊，不对啊，妖精叛变不是几百年前吗
Opinions？differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really
记得
is.
是十几世纪呢。
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat.
还是这是
it was
近期
your
的
wife,
妖精叛变？
Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam. How?
我只觉得这个教授
She
长得
wrote
好
to me
像那
about
个
Ranrock
53
before
里
she
面的
died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities.
雷吉斯哦。
Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me,
什
Eleazar.
么？我老婆死了的时候，居然不是送东西给我，是送给我一个陌生男人。哦，我的
I can
天
only
哪！
assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
啊，
presumably
居然还
from
是送给一
Ranrock.
个陌生的男
I
人。然后
cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is
我没有办法
powerful
打开
indeed.
它，保护这里的
It
东
looks
西魔
like
法非常
goblin
的
metal.
强大。
That symbol. What's
是
that
妖精的
glow?
金属。
I don't see a glow.
有亮亮，我没有看到亮亮啊。恩博可以看到亮亮吗？哦，不愧是恩博，有亮亮。
Merlin's beard. How did you?
Wait. We do
长好像雷吉斯。OK， 不要这样好不好？这是什么开头即死吗？什么？哦，我看到骑士追鬼马了，完蛋了！我刚刚看到人家死翘翘了。我们需要火闪电，速速成火闪电，速速成火闪电。
The key! Give me your hand!
哦，他速速前要吃，好吧？我觉得这个游戏好像，如果一开头就出现一堆狮子，好像也不奇怪了。就是上个魔药学杀一堆人，好像也不奇怪了。
Perhaps a bit.
Take this.
好像不太意外啊，就是哈利波特还没有，
You in a second.
哈利波特还没有给你一开头就按下 G 快速消耗一项物品回复生命值，好痛哦！要长按吗？好，还是只要按一下就好？好像按一下就好，我也不知道。
Poor George.
看起来血
I
条
can't
在。
believe he
哦不，我老
What
婆
the hell got into
生前
that
最
damn
后一
thing?
个，哦，她死
attacking a
了。
carriage mid-air. A typical dragon would never.
正常的巨龙，不知道变形术可以把人变成巨龙。
Where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
哦，所
And
以
I'm
我
to
们拿到
enchanted
那
to
个
bring
钥匙之
whoever
后就
touches
被
it to
送
a
来这
specific
里。
place.
是港口钥哎，我可以看上面吗？不行，可以。
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But
喵
stay close.
这
We've
个
no
二
idea
世
who created
界
this
为什
port
么
key
这么可爱
or why.
？WASD。现在没有猫猫啦，现在只有一只不知道为什么要朝我们冲过来的巨龙。然后，哦，这个画面让我想到如蜜耶，不知道为什么。如蜜是那个，哦，天哪，我的画质果然很差。
How far did that port key take us?
反正
Farther from London than the
老电脑
carriage
就不要在
travelled.
意。
We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
So,
啊，我们跑到
both
苏格兰
roads.
高地耶。
Do you
The
think
port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a
我只
reason.
想知道，教
And
授，
I
你难道
believe
不
that
能
she
把
and now George died
接
in
学生
pursuit
还
of
有
whatever it was
跟
meant
那
to
个
lead
魔法
to?
部员
If
会
you're
面
sure you're all right and wouldn't
两
mind
件事情分开
indulging
做
me,
吗？
I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we
好
can
哦。
find a path, however faded it may be.
我觉得教授现在就是一个有一点惊慌，但是他试图让自己的声音慢下来。然后，我为什么要做？我难道不能慢
Mind
慢
your
走
step.
？V 可以直接走。哦，V 不是走路啦，V 是那个看那个
Where do you suppose your wife got the
看
port
那
key
个
that brought
剧
us
情
here?，
A
就
good
是最终
question.
任务的。
Miriam spent
慢慢走吗？
years
哎，我
searching for evidence of a long forgotten
用
form of ancient magic.
只能跑步的功能，我体育生。 且我可以直接这样子手抓着那个墙壁，然后就直接飞上去，不是攀上去，就代表其实我的飞机还有我的那个2、3头都不错。我的意思是说，你要不要试试看？你今天如果是抓一个比你高的东西，然后自己把它撑上去。
I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey.
啊，算了，我真的觉得这个画面很黑火。
Certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
啊，哪里？哦，对啦，就是艾尔登法环，它也是差不多的概念。
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the
我
one
觉得它
who
这个
wields
可能
it.
会有一点3D 晕，如果我晃得太快的话，我也许到时候要调一下我要怎么调啊？等一下哦，可以储存游戏，然后我要调一下滑鼠灵敏度。怎么调滑鼠灵敏度啊？我天哪，还有那么多咒语组。上调锐度，我觉得这滑鼠灵敏度太高了。调整地球对准玩家角色移动的位置，镜头加速，禁止位置移动，更加瞄准灵敏度、感光度，好像也不是这个啊。镜头抖动，音效化，正常应该是这个啊。滑鼠灵敏度没有吗？没有这东西吗？我真的觉得这个滑鼠灵敏度太高了，就是如果我今天要开实况的话，给别人看可能会晕。你会觉得吗？好了，舞蹈哦。我说你现在看手机，你会觉得晕吗？
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment.
就不调。
Someone wanted to block this path.
有人
Let's
想
see
要
some of that
堵住
one
这条
work you were
路。
practicing.
来展示一下你
Focus
用
on
魔
the
杖
center.
切过吧。基础施法。What the heck？ 可是我现在用的是什么？收起来。我现在用的是什么魔咒？
Excellent.
使用镜头来选择，不能选择一个滑鼠中键吗？我的
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your one work's improving with
它会
every
自动瞄
cast.
准。
Thank you, sir.
你要干嘛？
Ah, up there.
哪里啊？我知道，还以为自己在玩刺客教条。他的2、3头还有他的背肌真的不错哎，像我这样拉
We're
我拉不起
close
来。
now. It's just ahead.
到，哦，这个画面真漂亮哎，你看。好啦，就是贴图没有很好，然后品质没有很好，但是起码这个场景算是漂亮。不是，你的复修的等级也太高了吧？这个复修等级高成这样以后，我们可能就是手机砸到地上，然后砸到烂掉都可以复修开了，再也不需要换手机。
Almost there.
哦，它的那个，它会自动去瞄准你要，而且它不会打到人，这不错。我是天才，我是天才。
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a
我一直都没
reason.
有在注意。
Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Out of place. 觉得这个地方看起来就非常不正常。这是你目前按住 V 可以切换任务目标详情。OK。然后呢？应该就是这个吧？有问题。看看，我来调查。
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
谁啊？谁的家？有什么东西？这里有东西吗？嘿，我是萨尔达破罐师，破罐子破摔，破。
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
我是一个手贱的家伙，我绝对不会叫我的老师来，我要自己打他。
What's this? Professor Fig!
What the heck？ 奇怪。哦，是这个地方原本的样子吗？
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room?
对啊，它后面没有
I don't
没有
see
房间
anything.
啊。
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
喵，调查，一个调查，一个互动。
What in Merlin's name?
嗯，
Godric's heart.
三小，
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
我在哪里？我是谁？哦，我进来了。看这个场景真的很黑魂啊！有什么东西在睡觉声音？他是说为什么我魔杖不拿在手上？我是一个平常不把魔杖放在手上的笨蛋。我要先去看别的东西。有什么东西在睡觉啊？哎，等等，是这边吗？啊，有一个妖精呐、我不管，我要先去看别的东西。那过去吗？啊，云霄飞车。
Hello?
Hello，汉堡好帅啊！我最喜欢汉堡了。先生，先生，先生，你的脸长得不是很好看，要我帮你化妆吗？什么？为什么不可能？
Just a moment. Ooh.
他看起来好邪恶。
Where are we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
哦，好。
Vault number 12, I presume.
Yep.
Precisely.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
为什么教授故意要
This way, then.
表现自己像笨蛋一样？
Stay close.
教授表示，我今天把我的学生扯进一个超级爆干危险的状况，我根本不知道现在。
After you.
After， 哎，我到，我们要来坐云霄飞车的。云霄
Keep
飞
your hands
车，
inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
然后这个云霄飞车他妈的没有固定器啊，干！
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at
我们身上
Gringotts?
居然没有那个没
They
有
are
绑
most
带。
uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
随便 啊！救命啊！救命啊！救命啊！要摔下去！要摔！
You'll want to take a breath. A what?
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are
它
we
就不会
going?
摔出去。
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
我必须要讲一点，就是这个地方也太多、太大了吧？你要飞车？
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
翻错了，它 vault number 应该不是密码，而是问他说你要去的金库号码。
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
要被控制了吗？有坏坏。等一下要出事了，恩波要出事了。
Here we are.
恩波，他出事了，恩波。恩波，为什么不能走？
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault
好
12
浪费人力的工作。
until today.
他说，从几百年前开始，就一直有人待在，
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
一直有人就必须待在那个办公桌上。我总觉得等一下会出事，但不管了。
What do
然
you
后教
suppose
授，
we
你就
should
直接
be
把我带
looking
进来，
for?
没问题吗？
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
拜拜。
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected.
完蛋了，完蛋了，出不去。
Let
出
me
不去
think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
现影术吗
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
这样要怎么用？稳棍人魔杖，沿着符号来学习咒语。要怎么？哦，我懂了，懂了。这样吗？看一下。哦，简而言之就是 QTE 嘛，
Revelio. There.
就是
I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
就是简而言之，就是叫你给他跟着画线就对了。
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the
就
portkey
就戳
container.
它就对了。
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to
某方面
discover
来
the
说，我觉得
secret
这
of
个教
this
授，
vault.
这个教授是不是那
Lead
个
the way.
哪个教授？我忘了。我记得《哈利波特》里面好像有这个教授，不过算了。别哭。
Lumos!
哦，
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
我们在哪里？我是谁？我头发好白好亮。安博，安博闪闪发光。安博手上不拿魔杖。
I see something up ahead.
那边
What
亮
is
亮。
it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
要踩吗？我觉得踩不是个好主意，但是
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
这里，这边有东西。不知道，我跟你讲，这里有东西啦。
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't
我
match.
觉得等一下我要打他。
Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
总之，我现在会入莫斯了。哦，没跌的哦。然后
Lumos.
Well
有
done.
点麻烦，
Now
我
the
不太喜欢这
reflection's
种1、2、
turning
3、4的
towards
用
me.
法。
It does follow the light.
哦，干，他就是逼我一定要走他正前方就对了。好吧，好吧，好吧，好吧。不要跟我说，我现在一开始学魔法就叫我学破形。耶，打架架，打架架！啊 ！Q Q Q Q Q！
Protego.
Accio! Descendo! Levioso!
叶
Deposo!
pierce一下。
Levioso! Take Confringo!
哦，被夹到。
Deposo! Exposo! Protego! Confringo!
哦，
Descendo! Levioso! Exposo!
咒你哦。
Deposo! Confringo!
不知道，我觉得他就是比较简单版的韩版。
Stay close!
哦，好啦，跟紧你，知道了。
Lumos.
它明明那么亮，你在录什么？好吧？哦，好吧。哦，好吧。
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
他叫我往
Where
那
am
边
I
对吧？
supposed to go? What's happening?
诺莫斯会按吗？
Wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
啊，如果我去别的地方怎么办？安博，
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
帅哥，你知道有个东西叫做不作死就不会死。
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
好啦，没有教授，没有
Lumos
教授，没有教授。
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of
哇
here.
干，这个霍格华兹会不会太硬了？难怪每个人都会
Protego.
说。
Lumos.
哦，
I need to
让我
align
站
the
这里，
statues with their reflections.
然后我又按到了。 作可以再慢一点啊！真是。
这个。
是说要怎么翻滚？哦，好样！看你的目标可揭示前方道路。新护使按住 Q 使用着师来反击，使敌人晕眩。继续啊！我要怎么喝药水？F 吗？也不对，我记得刚刚说要怎么喝药水，忘记了。啊吗？等，我看一下我的按键。不到，我忘记按键了呢。治疗是 G 啦。啊，靠背。可是按住护错啊！靠背哇，烦哦，算了啦。这个。为什么我一直按到那个？
不是一个。
挂了。啊，不会挂吗？这个也太不黑魂了吧？会挂吗？啊，挂了。不知道哎，我记得应该要有可以翻滚的选项啊。要怎么翻滚？我比较喜欢翻滚的说。我叫人家挂着，我好废哦。杀气。等一下，我先确认一下翻滚要怎么干。跳跃、冲刺、左移，往前走、右移、上下起飞、解除坐骑、互动治疗、瞄准、锁定、破心护、闪避、Control 啦，哦，好难按哦。 管我闪避，我要把它弄成。跳跃，确认，然后跳跃改成 Control， 两个换过来。跳跃，跳跃啊，跳跃嘞！这里。破心户来发动佐斯反击敌人，还是他要按？哦，要持续按。哎。这样也行，因为对他。干不到，丢脸哦！结果我根本搞错他的任务方式了。你讨厌。
Lumos.
你他妈！啊，要怎么按冲刺？啊，怎么按冲刺？这样吗？怎么按冲刺？等一下哦，为什么我看不懂他叫我冲刺的那个按法？往上走，冲刺，这是什么？这个键是什么？不知道哎，我找不到他叫我按的键，好痛苦。你现在看一下那个键在哪里？我真的找不到那个键。好吧，我自己找，我找不到这个键呢、啊。这是什么 ？Page up 吗？应该不是吧？啊，好烦哦！不是我的直播太怪了，我跟你讲，我就只有现在这个手机啦。你知道我他妈是用我的手机网络吗？我觉得算了，我自己找。他叫我冲刺，但是啊，是不是空白？也不是啊，左 Ctrl。找不到。这到底是哪一个键呢？WASDC 不对啊，它也不是不是向前的。什么烂按键设定啊？啊，找到了，它是左 Shift 啦，好烦哦！为什么那个键叫做左 Shift？ 它那个不是它的显示的画面，不是显示按键图片不是这个，它显示按键图片是一个向上的箭头。
Lumos.
所以我他妈超级爆肝不爽。这就是三小。我拿到了3小。
There you are. How did you? What is this
这个
place?
背景
I
超
don't
级
know.
像精灵
But I found this floating above that
世界。
basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder.
哦，所以那个是记忆。
Follow my lead.
这是谁啊？感觉很久以前的人。哇，好厉害哦！直接凭空建出一个超级大的建筑。
All is in place.
他们的衣服是佛罗伦斯时期的。
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created
may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge
文艺复兴时
and
期的
the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
哇，那个巫师，罗琳的巫师好像是依据凯尔特人的那个巫师，凯尔特传说里面的那个作为。
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise.
他长
The
得好像
magic that
灵异
Miriam had always believed existed.
巫师里面的一个人很好的吸血鬼。
Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And
有
you,
吧？
it seems,
好问题没看过。
are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
不知道，应该有吧？我记得有，故事里有。
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me
砸爆
whatever it
砸
is
爆
you
他
found，
砸
here
爆
and we
他
can，let
砸爆
bygones
他
be，
砸爆
bygones.
他！哇，他的眼睛好帅啊！他的眼睛那个是
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that
我觉得这个
the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
不要欺负人家，你这个坏蛋蛋！
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
没有，你们是开始进入阿瓦达对干就对了。那个阿瓦坦克坦拉对干。刚刚那个画面是阿瓦坦克坦拉的部分。哦，来了，大大来了！哦，黑暗灵魂呢？
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
我的感想是，干教授，我是不能正常的上课吗？
He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
干教授，你是不能让我正常上课吗？
Where are we?
It can't be. seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
古代魔，力量强大的古代魔法源自罗格索托斯。我要抗议一件事情，凭什么别人可以做比我好，然后我就这么惨，我必须要就是被一堆奇奇怪怪的守卫揍，然后还被莫名其妙的妖精威胁，然后还必须差点被柱子打到，才有办法来到后面。谁可以帮我解释一下吗？然后我把这个。耳朵好痒啊！救命！呀，现在9:54。呀。你什么干嘛？好。哎，好漂亮哦！
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
别人都是1年级，然后只有我一个人是5年级。这个是当时的校长，一点都不疯疯癫癫的，没有。
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
那我表示 what the fuck？ 哦，学生好少哦，不愧是霍格华兹。我说不愧是霍格华兹，学生少的要死。
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
欢迎。好皱，脏脏臭臭的帽帽。脏脏臭臭的帽帽。
Yes, a bit older than the others, aren't you?
那我不要讲。
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn, Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power.
因为是恩博，所以就选史莱哲林吧。
You belong in Slytherin.
然后准备要去被霸凌。朋友。看起来这边的那个史莱哲林还有。
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
反正我也没有很喜欢Quidditch。
I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
他没有干嘛？什么？
Quite an entrance.
我们居然没有时间吃
It's
东
lovely to
西。
meet you. I'm
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
我们居然没有时间吃东西，你在跟我开玩笑吗？封完院就直接叫我滚，然后不能吃东西。
I'm Professor Weasley.
干，早知道选赫夫帕夫。
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
不知道啦，舞蹈。
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well.
Aspiration.
哦，是 aspiration。哇哇，蛇蛇是蛇蛇。
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome.
有一个小
I
问
hope
题
you，enjoy your first night at
我
Hogwarts.
直接走进去我就知道我的房间在哪里了吗？不是，你就直接跳过选房间还有室友的部分了 ？Seriously？ 分爷。
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
开始了，开始了，开始被排挤了。你看看，没有人揪你出去上课。你看，被霸凌了吧？就是都没有人理你，你就只有一个人在这里，好可怜哦，好可怜哦！我不管，我要去把所有人的那个心里面藏蛇，让他们有个惊喜。 好吧，好像没有办法，好讨厌。
Lumos.
用灯光有办法把他们的心里面藏奇怪的东西吗？不行，好吧。这里是哪里啊？哇，这是水草吗？直接垂进来耶！哇，干是水耶。 是别人的房间，偷偷在他们房间里面藏蛇。我现在没有其他的咒语，所以去上课吧。哎，等一下哦。
这个。
哎，这是破心户，不是。没有，因为我在想说有没有那个可以。 啊，好像还是 R。
Revelio.
有吗？先行，有什么值得注意的地方吗？我得了一种就是到处。
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
干，我听到嘲讽了。我靠，你们怎么去那个？我就在你前面。我就在你前面，这位大大。 Hello， 我就在你前面，你可以不要在我面前。等一下 ，V 谁啊 ？OK， 谁啊？要怎么自我介绍？我要跟谁自我介绍？那么多人啊！哦，这里有一个目标。我哪知道我要跟谁自我介绍 ？Hello。
Can I help you?
Hello。 感觉个性不是很好的小帅哥。
You're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Hey, 你在看什么书啊？
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
What do you mean?
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Good luck today. 好啦，总之我不是每个人都可以谈话。然后刚刚有人在讲我闲话，我要把他们脸记住。我是史莱哲林。
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why? 算了。Hello.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me.
啊，感觉就是鸡巴的史莱哲林。
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
我的同学都是鸡
Don't say
巴
I
的史
didn't
莱哲
warn
林，
you.
我也是鸡巴的史莱哲林。
Checkmate. Told you.
Told you.
You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
我家我好帅哦。
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
冈特哎，等，有冈特哎。
Revelio。
大家都当我没有在做奇怪的事情。有一个冈特哎，奥米尼斯冈特。你不认识冈特吗？冈特是伏地魔他的那个他的家族啊，他妈妈的家族啊。
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
印象深刻，根本快吓死我了好吗？我不喜欢吸引到这么注意力。不知道哎，我觉得恩博应该会讲2吧。
If I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
他眼睛是不是有问题啊？我觉得他眼睛有问题，因为那个近亲繁殖的原因，冈特家通常都有。
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
是谁在讲话？为什么我永远都不知道是谁在讲话？这边其实史莱哲林的那个交易厅还是蛮漂亮的啦，只是感觉很冷。对啊，还蛮漂亮的啦。但我觉得如果它的贴图再做好一点的话，或许会更漂亮。Sorry, sir.
Harry Pippin certainly steered me right with that wound cleaning potion. His potion shop's better than you'd find in London, I reckon.
在哪里啊？这里上去是哪里？
I know.
上去是哪里？
Revelio.
Oh. What is this?
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
没有啦，我不确定他到底要干嘛。直接丢一本书给我。哇，真废！算了，没问题，恩博是天才。
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year.
恩博是天才，一个晚上他就可以学会了。
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but What do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
ちょっと待って、これは何?
Revelio.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
好吧，打不开。总之，我没有办法现在偷，没有办法现在干无聊的事情。
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
那边有亮亮的香香。
Do keep up.
哦，眼睛，那个香香的眼睛，听说现在还不错。
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
哦，雕像吗？雕像，这种生物马形水怪，这种生物是发源自爱尔兰和大不列颠的变形水生恶魔，通常会幻化成长中马的姿态出现。目前已知体型最大的马形水怪是出没在苏格兰的尼斯湖水怪啊！尼斯湖水怪不是恐龙型的吗？怎么会是马形的？你写的搞到好小。呢？随便啦，反正你叫我背起来，我就背起来吧。巫师等级1，从挑战中获得的经验值可以提高你的等级以及战力。好的，继续。实战指南会追踪你目前的挑战进度，选择挑战选单以继续。挑战选单，这是什么？收集首张指南书页，使你解锁了一个新的挑战类别。你在冒险过程中解锁的新挑战将出现在这里。你就讲直接一点，说任务嘛。于霍格华兹收集2份实战指南页面，可以获得霍格华兹皇室眼镜。霍格华是哪来的皇室？我记得鲁修斯马粪他们家家族也都没有跟伊丽莎白一世走在一起啊。每个挑战拥有不同的层级，完成每一层都会解锁特殊奖励。blah blah 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 blah。反正简而言之就是任务吧，任务选单。
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
好，既然你这么说，我就马上来一个。这个我比较。这边有其他的香香耶，有香香。有灰灰，有蓝蓝。那你これは？哎呦！
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
哦，我的天哪！总之可以传送。我的天哪，它一点都不。大理石阶梯，我以为现在只有这个地方可以去吧？大理石阶梯，可以开的护路焰，绿色代表已经发现的火焰，灰色是还没有。 选择图书馆附近的区域，他已经帮我解锁了。唉，这个霍格华兹人到底多懒啊！这 个霍格华兹的人就连自己走在学校里面都懒，一定要传送的。哦。你看哈利波特他们不是每次那边跑来跑去赶课吗？你看过他们用葫芦粉吗？
好像没有吧，去逛街的时候会吧。
那个是逛街的时候啊，因为逛街很远啊。啊，是金鱼的骨头。
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Oh, 我们到了中央大厅，然后这边有。
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
好吧。
Revelio.
我们中央大厅长这样。
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
在哈利波特的时候都没看到这东西。
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Hello, Mr. Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
我想起来费格是谁了。哈利波特里面有一个那个不会魔法的人叫费格太太，他帮忙邓布利多
masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival.
就是那个啊，不是有一个不会魔法的太太，然后住在哈利波特他们家附近。对，就是爆竹。我记得这是他的名字，搞不好是他的后代吧。
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Oh, 这是打开任务日志了。打开任务日志 ，M 打开地图，继续，继续。武大，你觉得我要先去上魔咒学，还是黑魔法防御术？好吧。我说好吧，我去学术数
The
钱。
map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket.
还是
For
他
now,
其实本来在
focus
火
on
米
your
村，
classes
后来
and
搬去
pay
学校。
attention. More than your owls may hinge on the
可是我
magic
记
you
得
are
他的
able to
店很
master
老
within
了
these
啊，
walls.
真奇怪。还是其实他们家有分店，就跟那个嘉义的那个叫做什么啊一样，什么火鸡肉饭之类的都有分店，郭家火鸡肉饭啊之类的。不知道哎，我不想要靠魔法罗盘。那边有书，但是要怎么按？那边有书页，那东西要怎么用啊？我记得他刚刚，抓不到，抓不到。T 是什么？哦，啊是什么
Revelio.
11、21哦，加法吗？我现在还不知道它那个代表什么。好吧，我要在城堡里探索，才不要那么早。这里没有地方可以去。
Revelio.
哦。 有门呢，这门该不会是去赫夫帕夫家吧？哦，是图书馆吗？我好像来到图书馆了，不过我等一下再走回来吧。我该怎么上去呢？啊，这里一定是这里。我发现我现在速速前也没有，我不会速速前，所以可能那个东西我抓不到，大概吧。
Revelio。
就顺便看看有什么东西亮亮。Hello， 盔甲先生，你们在这边，心情好吗？什么心情不好，好难过。哦，这里是哪里？谁？应该是这座塔楼吧。黑魔法防御树塔，发现呼噜燕的地方。
Revelio。
这里吗？随便啦，反正就
Revelio。
哦，在这里啊。
Off on another adventure, are we?
I cannot do this for all eternity.
妈妈，我到，你看妈妈。妈妈，你要不要来跟我回家？我不要。
Revelio。
我绝对是被霸凌，完全没有人想要告诉我我要去哪，我该去哪里。进不去。哦，费格教授的教室。啊？这不是教室吧？这是厕所吧？没有错，这是厕所。我要上厕所吗？安博，你要上厕所吗？等一下，不干。
Revelio。
好像没有什么东西。
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
谁啊？谁在讲话？香香，我找到了什么
？Revelio。
我什么都没找到。这是镜子哎，有衣服哎。这里有香香。啊！哎，吴大，你看，有人在里面偷煮魔药，干，这不会是女生厕所吧？对不起，我走错了。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
本集已锁定，好吧。
Revelio。
这里什么都没有。这是什么？费格教授，我的行程原本就已经排得够满了， 结果魔法部又指派我负责打点霍格华兹的新同学的事情，有点不方便。对方居然是5年级生，你敢相信吗？卫斯理教授坚持对方需要我们护送，还需要有导师在学习开始前协助对方适应环境。我把这份工作指派给你，详情哦。原来是那个校长给的纸。
Revelio。
这里又是去哪里？嘿，教授，我来找你了，教授。教授你在干嘛？教授不理我。教授，我来看你的香香了。干，我真是急掰了。好啦，我不可以这么急掰。我是一个合格的史莱哲林，我要在别人面前翻箱倒柜或砸东西，我要等到别人不在的时候。好啦，赶快去上课了，要迟到了，要迟到了。哥要迟到了。
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him.
Revelio.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lessons.
See?
Duncan Hobhouse last year
Duncan.
because he kept leaving his dirty clothes all over
他
the
不好
dormitory.
吃。
You should have seen the look on his face.
I'd like to retire to Hogsmeade one day. Open a pub. 4 future Hogwarts pupils will
I enjoy my weekly visits to Dogweed and Deathcap. I find I'm more comfortable around plants than people, to be honest.
是自闭症格莱芬
I
多患
heard an ex-Auror lives in a hamlet outside of
听
Hogsmeade.
说有一个退休的
Think
正
I'd
气
want
师，
quiet life too after
就
years
在活
fighting
米
dark
村外面的
wizards.
小村庄。
Hogsmeade is the only all wizarding village I've ever heard of.
Any news about the dragon near Pitterpon Fort? Be enough to make me moon.
My mother was shocked the first time I sent her an owl from Hogwarts. She'd never seen anything like it. She's a muggle, so of course that makes sense. What? Don't make that face.
I need to catch up on my letter writing. I think my owl's getting cobwebs.
I've heard that Isaac Cooper receives several owls a week from secret admirers. I suppose he is rather dashing.
I don't think owls make very good pets. You can't snuggle up to them the way you can with a cat.
Wish someone would send me a love letter. Doubt that'll ever happen.
Why would anyone bother sending secret love letters? If you want to win me over, just treat me to a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
恩博在偷听。
Apparently Marion was having a bit of a poacher problem. I wonder if that's still the case.
Quite a few hamlets outside
是
of
坏坏的
Hogsmeade.
沃特
I'm
人
going，to try and visit them all
喜
this year.
欢
Isn't Sebastian Sallow's family from
喜
Feldcroft?
欢。
I would have expected him to be from somewhere more posh.
虽然我听都听不懂他们在讲什么，但是
Always gives such
但
good
是
advice.
总之我就先听
Don't
吧
know。how she remembers who we all are either.
我是光明正大的听，好不好？好啦，我先走
I'd
进
like to
去。
shop in the hamlet. I'm too afraid to venture out alone with all that's going
怎么又
on.
开始讲了？他这样子我
Protego.
哪听得完啊？
Revelio.
好了，算了，先去上课。F。霍格华兹的学生真的很少，不是我要讲。
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
也不
Hello,
至于
I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
这个教授是在跟小学生讲话吗？
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
变色之后和生长之后，光是看听名字就知道他们有什么差别了，好不好
even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
尴尬而又不失礼的微笑。我只会用外声的咒语，我
It
不会
seems
用
that
人
we
类
are
的
in
咒语。
dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now
真
let's
的耶，
put
里面
those
所有
textbooks
的
to
所
use
有的人
as the
全部
blunt
基本上
objects
没有
you
几
so
个那
believe
个。
they are, and take turns
你
summoning
看
them
前面
out
是一
of
个
one
亚裔，然
another's
后旁边
hands.
是一个
Only one
非
book
洲
will be
裔，
needed
然
per
后这个是
partnership,
印
Miss
度
Dale.
人。
Thank you. Get into place now.
英国人表示干。蒙多里的魔杖。速速钱这么简单吗？我的天。
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
霍格华兹也太爽
After
了
me.
吧！上课只需要3秒钟。我大不公平，为什么我们上课需要上40分钟，霍格华兹上课只要3秒钟？你说如果是恩博 ，OK， 我接受。但是其他的霍格华兹人都随便上就会了，这不公平。为什么？为什么我们平常上微积分，还有上那些离离口口的东西的时候，要上那么久？
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So,
好像
what
不是5
better
年级
than
的
a bit of
难度。
sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
我的意思是，哈利波特好像4年级的时候就速度全部，然后妙丽好像2年级就会。
So why don't we have our newest students start us off?
可以不要玩这种无聊的游戏吗？发出友善的声音，我不觉得这有多友善。啊，算了，你开心就好。
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Accio. Think of this like gobstones, if you will, but in splendid! Happens to the best of us. That's it! Not to worry. Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
特雷表示他被小瞧。
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
好 ，OK， 使用速速前哦。
What's this?
Accio.
Very good.
Lisa.
Yes. 好吧。
Well done.
Here we go. Amber， 加油吧！不要掉下来，不要把它撞下来。
Perfect score. Remarkable.
其实我不太确定他到底是把我当白痴，还是我自己在把我自己当白痴，算了，不重要。
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
可以不要吗？啊
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
可以不要吗？我不想玩这种无聊的游
Enough
戏。
chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
好了，我输了。
What's this? Phew.
Accio.
哦不！
You are not making this easy. Be sharp.
我觉得恩博根本就是故意。没事。
That is how it's done.
好吧。啊！掉下来了。
Don't lose your composure.
耶，生气。
Let us see this. There we go.
Accio.
掉下去了。哦。
Do not be discouraged.
我倒输了。喵。
Very good, both of you. Well done.
杀气。好像也不会怎么办，他好像不会很在意。
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
我觉得他应该会觉得。
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here.
我觉得他应该会觉得差不多就好。不过我觉得我实在很手残。
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
不知道哎。
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
我觉得这样还算合理啦，可以啦。
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
表示他之前也没有在用魔杖。Splendid.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
虽然恩博他应该不会难过，他应该会说，就是一人一局，就是刚刚我赢了，这次就让你吧，应该是类似之类的。
Well, after my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
A word, if you would.
Revelio.
算了，我需要那个东西。
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
不知道还以为这个地方，好吧。挑战。啊，我记得挑战好像是按 J。他说会领取的奖励，这个吗？这里吗？我还蛮喜欢那个披风的，蛮漂亮的。可是我还没拿到，那个有一点黑魂感。收藏，这是什么？反正我现在就是探索装备，可以换装备吗？不好看，有够难看。没有魔法属性。好，我觉得手套我可以接受。眼镜吗？不要，好难看哦。巫师帽吗？不要，好难看哦。先这样呗。库存，我刚刚有拿到什么东西吗？我拿到了什么 ？OK， 水怪雕像。该看的东西都看完了。这上面是什么地方？教授的 ，OK， 教授的房间，我想应该是。
Revelio.
Hello there.
Accio.
You're the new student, aren't you?
好像没有办法对那些鸟释放。
Accio. Lumos. Revelio.
In the Goblin Rebellion of 1762. And by the end of it, the Minister...
Accio.
No, it wasn't.
Revelio. Accio.
I'm not telling lies, sir. It was Albert Boot.
战指南页面，我又拿到了什么？霍格华兹皇室手套。好。是皮皮鬼。
Accio.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but
Revelio.
the fag. She says it's a boo, and he says it's a flag.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boots and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Potato. Revelio.
真吵。好吧，先把我的任务定到另外一个人身上。这是什么？这里是哪里啊？我先上去。这是天文台吧？
Revelio. Revelio.
我拿到了豹商鸭骷髅，这是爱尔兰凤凰或豹商鸭的骨骸。这东西是非常怕生，但是它能够准确预测降雨的到来。因为叫声很悲惨的一个关系，曾经被人家以为是死亡降临。好。
Potato. Revelio.
稍微有点小小的迷路，但是这犀牛的
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
谁讲话？你吗？哦，后面的。
Revelio.
我干，霍格华兹也太爽了吧！随时随地都可以喝茶。他们是英国人吧？
Revelio.
来解释一下为什么这边会放烧女巫的画像。哦，我想起来了，他说因为女巫他们都会。
It's good that children are too young to attend Hogwarts. I'd hate it if my father was headmaster. Professor Weasley must be exhausted doing her job as well as the headmaster.
我干，布莱克教授直接被看不起。直接被超级看不起。
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
进去呗。哎，这是什么？
Is that all you've got?
Oh.
Levioso!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso. A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
好吧。问一下电脑这里阿莎。
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the big well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego should be easy. Protego. Levioso. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Class, I hope you were paying attention. That is how you cast Levioso.
Stupid one.
You're good. Now, perspective. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
被打的觉得打脸不太爽。
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Heckert. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you.
明明是个1年级的那个咒语，然后还特别让我再特别上一下。
They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is just...
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
没有问题，我们就是黑巫。
Revelio.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Protego.
Revelio.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
我懂，我最喜欢把人家揍
I'd
翻了
hate
之
to
后再
face
来和
Professor Hecat in a duel.
OK， 看起来卡特是大家的好朋友呢。教授不理我，好吧。
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
All right.
Nice work.
帅哥，你为什么要看着铁柱？
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand.
你去跟一群
Then again,
奇怪的
perhaps this
盔
wasn't
甲
your
战
first
士打
duel.
架之后，你也会熟。留点，武道，你觉得我要留点面子给对方吗？好吧。
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
那我问你哦，你觉得我要先去火米村，还是要先去？先去决斗社团？我先去火米村好了，我还没有拿到我的魔杖。本源在干嘛
Protego! Revelio!
Sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster? We'll be sure to tell him how very much you despise him.
就算变成一个15岁的没有出手的学生，还是我干他们在干嘛？我猜他们应该是格莱芬多学生在自嗨吧。
Protego!
Revelio.
至于你问的为什么要一边走一边放魔法？
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
不要问我，不要问我。黑龙喷泉。
Revelio.
金球喵喵喵喵喵，喵喵喵，喵喵喵喵喵喵喵喵喵喵。
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Okay, 走吧。
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard. And
不好
he
意
knows
思啊
the area.
这个是
He'll
沃
keep
特
you
雷
well
我才不会
clear
让
of
他
any
跟
of
其他女
Victor
生在
Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
All right.
How nice to see you.
罗南教授是哪一位啊？啊，是那个胖胖的，对不对？哦，不是啊，那个印度人。
Revelio.
看看附近有没有什么东西可以。
Ah, there you are.
哦，在这里啊。
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
那我可不可以用一个意大利人，然后在受损雕像附近收取书页，在黑魔法防御高塔附近收集书页。
Revelio.
前面吗？有哎，我看到了。
This is the right zone. Got it. Revelio.
他喜欢这个的原因是，我有时候会就是弄错位置。
A flying page. Brilliant.
就是按错按键。
Accio.
等一下啊，回去找，已经找到了。
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
Nope.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
好吧，恩伯没有。
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
就是绕圈圈而已嘛。下雨了。
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio.
这是什么水池啊？其实还蛮漂亮的。
Accio. Leviosa.
哦，可以这样用啊。
Revelio.
授，你在干嘛？教授。进得去吗？
Revelio.
这又是哪里 ？Hello， 这是胖修士吗？他不理我，好吧。彩色玻璃上面描绘着梅林·霍格华兹4大创始人以及过去历史中许多巫女和巫师。好哟，梅林4大创始人，然后呢？看不到。OK。然后是原作巫师吗？好吧，原作巫师。
Revelio.
应该没有什么有趣的东西吧？这是什么？等级手电。这里又是什么
I adore. It's so. What's the word?
Lumos.
I could just have a butterbeer from the Three Broomsticks right now, and a chat with Sirona. Both are excellent tonics.
Life is so peaceful in Hamlet. Well, when goblins
Levioso.
in every corner, can't be good for business.
Revelio.
He reads from Spintwitches to such interesting notions about how to improve brewing.
Lumos.
Knows his stuff, he does that one.
I have family in Ireland. Father wants me to visit them, but I haven't had the time or the inclination.
Protego. Revelio.
过不去，我要怎么过去？
Protego. Revelio.
这里又是哪？青蛙合唱团，他们的音乐给大多数人类入眠。哎，我找到围巾了耶！装备。进攻吧。可是我们怎么啦，彭源？彭源，彭源，好软哦。小粉圆它发出了奇怪的声音，好可爱哦。我拿到一个围巾，但是我不知道它能干嘛。
Revelio.
它不能戴，目前还不能戴，不知道为什么。
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Hello, Sebastian. Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
怎么啦，粉圆圆？这么热？粉圆，粉圆，粉粉，粉圆圆，小粉圆圆干嘛？你家粉圆怎么一直叫啊？三小。喵，粉圆，小粉圆。啊，我到红米村，红米村，红米村，红米村，它的画质有点悲剧。
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course.
Revelio.
You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
没有什么问题。
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
Revelio.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
刚好看到什么东西晃过去。
Glad I could be of service.
Accio, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Revelio. Accio.
没有什么东西可以吸。
So how did you manage to get from the librarian's bad side?
Revelio.
I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Revelio. Accio.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest.
Revelio.
Look,
What's going on?
see for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Accio.
什么东西啊？他在说什么？他叫我看风景，然后就是
Revelio.
Already seeing the hippogriffs?
哪里有阴马？
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Prance, hoop, and sugar.
Accio.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities.
我觉得这个听起
Revelio.
来很
You can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
很多小声发言，不知道为什么。不过确实很漂亮。
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Revelio.
One day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Accio. Revelio.
啊，卡住了。这是什么？钱呢？跳菇，我要再去捡，找一点。为什么我觉得有一种在玩那个网游的感觉？就是幸好他没有叫我收集那个44只小恐龙之类的。
Revelio.
这是唯一的好事吗？我觉得我的这一个同学应该觉得干这个恩博到处乱跑。
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim, though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Revelio.
上不去，上不去。啊！算了，我相信我同学会等我的。这我不能拿吗？什么？什么？
Revelio.
我发现我就是一整路就是这边捡捡，那边捡捡。不过我还以为红米村离霍格华兹有一段距离，看起来不是。
Mr. Moon, he's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met
为什么会是雅丽呀？
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying.
Revelio.
I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi, guys. I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is. Or
Revelio.
was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
你妹妹马上就会回来，不知道还以为你是那个你是邓布利多的。这捡到的红米村。
Accio. Revelio.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to the moths to a flame.
Revelio.
等一下，关德温不稳的大夫。对方在关德温店外面的大夫用来宣传店内的商品，但是这对大夫摇摇欲坠，不论客人想要调制出什么效果的模样，看起来胡乱对方的大夫原本采买的兴致可能都没了。没什么问题啊，这是魔法世界。
Revelio.
我是偷，好啦，我来这边走到别人家里面拿了一个围巾就走。是红衣冠冕到。
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
Okay.
Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
$素食便当。
Revelio.
进不去。怎样？还有吐了。
Just because you know Lumos.
为什么你的肉桂卷没去？
Lumos. Dago.
所以呢？
Revelio.
好吧，我还以为那个，听你的口气，我还以为那个粉圆吐在肉桂卷里面。哇！哎，吴丹，你看我要来买魔浆呢。
Merlin, blooming beard, not a Kim.
先偷个帽子。 没有帽子。没有，我刚就偷到一个。
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you. Just a moment,
对，
please.
没错，我就是沃特人。我才不是
Hello,
沃
sir.
特人。
I'm looking
For a new wand, yes.
我才不
It's
是
about
沃特人。
time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you
为
not?
什么大家都知
Oh,
道？
what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish.
他笑的表情。
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing.
沃特雷表示，
Where are you?
要他可以拿的，可能要克苏鲁的虫子做出来的东西之类的。
There you are.
我还以为是刚刚那颗比 较
I
横
think
的
you might be the
紫色
one.
的，结果是另外一个。
Here, take it.
好了，这是这个了，但是。
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
要啊。12点就睡了。
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious 其实我觉得魔杖长什么样都没有差。
indeed.
大帮我选一个吧。
How intriguing.
对啊。
Curious indeed.
有一点弯曲的白，还是完全没有任何弯曲的白？ 好，那就它吧。好像一开始就是拿到这一只，然后没差了。
What do you think?
没有克数的触手。
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
好吧。
Revelio.
应该没有什么东西。 这就是神奇萝卜吧？
Protego. Revelio.
If something threatens me, I'm going to cast his Protego.
Not saying I don't have
Revelio. Accio.
真的考完就。
Revelio.
小老鼠哎，有那么多猫还有小老鼠。哦，安博乱吃，安博那是牛肉哎。
Lumos.
哦，这是猪头酒吧。什么？安博，你现在可以喝酒吗？应该可以。不好说。他就这样子让我走进来，完全不会想要挡我。
Revelio.
不知道。猪头酒吧就是那个邓布利多他的那个弟弟，后来在那边当酒保的那个地方。不过我倒是有点意外，就是这个时期就有猪头酒吧。有老鼠哎！好快啊，老鼠！这是啥？我也太闲了。
Revelio.
这一家又是什么店呢？
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
哦，是魔药店呢。香香新开，我是萨尔达。哦，格子背心校服。
Revelio.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. Yeah. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. And I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
天哪，侵
What
占
can I
死
do
得
for
物
you
啊！
today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
好吧，无论我怎么侵占死得物，这些东西都。
What can I do for you today?
Revelio.
应该是没有什么东西了。这边有一个。
Accio.
摔死。
Revelio.
一堆打不开的香香。
Well, hello there.
该不会支线任务？
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
为什么会用到
Not
白
at
线？
all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager. Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Revelio.
他家门直接被堵死了。好大的南瓜哦！那是什么牛？那个牛看起来不太正常。我突然意识到一件事情，刚刚好像在那边底下有一个香香，等一下我就讲。
Revelio.
正常来讲，这附近应该要有。哦，它在里面吗？不是啊，啊，不能用。
Revelio.
在那边。啊，是眼睛宝箱。我是要去哪里？居住与卷轴是。我觉得我一个不会用漂浮咒的人，应该没有办法推一个魔杖就让。
Revelio.
Ah, so another girl. 为什么那么多小孩？哦，这是游戏。进去看看。
Revelio.
我觉得这边差一对卫斯理兄弟，少了一对卫斯理兄弟。有卫斯理兄弟的话，这边会更。
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
没有香蕉。
Accio. Revelio.
这是什么神奇的地方？我就直接走进别人家后院，然后就，哦，是剪头发的店。
Hello.
Oh, come in, come in. Welcome to Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium. I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly, why aren't you studying to be an aura? But I showed them. They're stuck in the dust at the ministry, and I'm here thriving. Absolutely thriving. But look at you. Look at you. I can certainly see why you paid me a visit. Looking for a change, are we?
Not yet.
I'm not sure what you mean, but I'm quite all right as I am.
Some are going for that muggle with consumption, sort of death becomes me allure. But you won't find poisons here. No need for chloride of lime or ammonia when you have magic. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look? You can change your hair too if you'd like.
I should be going now. Thank you.
那个想要赶快溜出去的感觉，真的非常的明显。
Accio. Revelio.
那是什么店？该不会是？
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
I told you not to go down that path.
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a diricle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
You could have got us in a lot of trouble.
I'm very sorry, Father. Only she said I might earn a reward. Instead, I just wasted our time. There you are. Oh, finally. I'll have enough. Ah, well, not meant to be. Also, I may have knocked over a dustbin back there.
Never mind, I'll fix it.
不知道怎么办？
Revelio.
我想要去上厕所，但是我好像应该要把这边好多香香哦，我刚才开一个香香。好了，今天先玩到这里好了，不要把湖米村玩完。要怎么存档？完蛋了，我不知道怎么存档。设定吗？哦，储存游戏，空白存档栏位。好了，返回，退出游戏。